can tell you about this dream I had last night, how weird it was. I had this dream that I was at this Coliseum with my old high school class. This is like the short form of it. And I was showing up for like a reunion, and it was like a reunion, and everyone was playing rugby for some reason. I mean, I guess rugby was fun back in, like, people did that a lot in high school, and I guess I just remember that. My dream was like, yeah, rugby, okay. But anyways, while I was there, some random dude shows up, and he's like bald. He's wearing like this big long coat, this like brimmed hat, and he's basically just like comes up to me and he's like, he tries to like grab me or something and like kill me. I don't know what he's trying to do. I died. Anyways, he like then leaves through this vent in the side of the wall, and the vent disappears, and there's like a hologram that's like a missing poster over it. And for some reason, even though I couldn't read it or I don't remember the words, I just knew that the missing poster was about me. But it was weird because I was standing right there and around people, because the people knew what happened. They had seen this, and they were like, what, that was weird, what had happened. Like, this guy showed up. So anyways, later on, I see from like the door, his hand, like this hand of his, like reaching out and like pulling at it and like looking in, like looking around at people. So I go over there and I close the door and I follow after him, and then I go down these stairs and he stabs me. And it wasn't very nice when he stabbed me. It didn't feel great. I died, but then I close my eyes, I wake up, and I'm standing at the door that I had just closed. And I'm looking around and I follow him again. And this time he pushes, and I'm kind of like, okay, what's going on? And he pushes me off the stairs and I die. And I go back to the door. And this just keeps happening. I just keep dying at this door to this guy. Like, in different ways. I keep trying different, like, various things to try and, like, stop myself from dying. But no matter what happens, I kept dying. Like, at one point, I, like, called, like a bomb threat on the Coliseum to try and get the SWAT to show up to, like, shoot him. And I described what this guy looked like. And then I ended up getting shot anyways. So I got played for that. I wonder if I ignored that guy, if he'd just ignore me. I guess we can only find out by ignoring him. Nope. No, I didn't think so. Maybe I should have got Deathloop? Yeah, he just kills me all night. Literally, the whole dream was basically him killing me. And then, I mean, Dark Souls is pretty much like that, Deathloop. Come on, this is, you loop your deaths. But then later on, what happened in the dream eventually is like, I stopped dying, and I met up with like an old friend of mine, and we went to his house. It was his birthday, so we went to his house, and I guess I rationalized in my dream that all these deaths were happening in a video game. And so I was talking to him about the video game, and he was like, oh yeah, you're being invaded. That's like a special like event that happens. You have to do something with that guy to defeat him. So then I remember taking off you fucker, yeah. Fuck you, bitch. So I know going down there is legitimately a waste of time. So we won't go that way. We're just gonna try to clear off everything on this roof though. And I'm gonna be tempted. I went to his house, and I remember just the colors of the world changed to like part 4. You know JoJo part 4? It changed to the art style of that pretty much, I guess, to kind of simulate the fact that I was like in a different world or a video game. But then we go to his birthday party, and I meet his parents. And I know this person is of somebody I know in real life, and their parents were completely different than what I remember them as, which was weird. They were gay men, and one of them was oh, where the fuck did you come from? One of them was transitioning and had a husband that wasn't the dad, the other dad, who he was in a business like relationship with, and he was also married to this guy. But they all still lived together in the same house and ate dinner together. And their business was called like Oats and Mills. And in my dream, I was insanely interested in this company. I kept asking him like the most random questions about it. I don't remember anything about it, but I just fucking kept asking him questions about it all through dinner. And then after dinner, this makes me really nervous walking on this thing. After that, we went outside and there was a baby that was born recently. So then they had this fucking ritual. This was the weirdest part of the dream. They started throwing around a baby, like just infant baby. And like they said it was a ritual, like when their babies are born in their family, they have to throw around the baby like a fucking football in the backyard. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. This is fucked. I'm leaving. But they were like, you have to participate. So I went with them because I guess I had to. And I never threw the baby. I was trying not to, but eventually the baby just fell in front of me. Yeah, it probably was a fever dream. But the baby falls in front of me, and I pick up the baby, and I was just going to give it to somebody because it was right there. And I look at the baby, and it's a fucking, like, embryo. Okay? There's no bones. It's, like, placid skin. There's, like, a blue, like, liquid, like, in this crib around the baby. It's fucked, dude. I can see the umbilical cord still, okay, of this child. It's so weird. Anyways, I'm like, I'm not going to throw this thing, okay? I'm not throwing this baby. And they look at me. They all turn and look at me, and they're like, if you don't throw the baby, you're like, something bad's... I don't know what's going to happen. They all looked at me like, throw the baby. And I was like, getting the feeling like something bad's going to happen. So I, in the nicest way possible, I guess the nicest way possible, I picked up the baby and I threw it at my buddy. And the baby... I'm going to die here. One sec. Yeah, I didn't die. Nice. Wait, what? What the fuck? But anyways, I walk away I throw the baby lands on the fucking ground. I'm thinking that I just killed this baby. Everyone's silent, you know, and my buddy picked up the baby, and all of a sudden it had bones on it. It was like a baby now. And he said, the ritual is a success. The baby has grown strong, and lifted the baby up like it was fucking Simba. Okay? And I left. At that point, I was like, I'm gonna leave. This is weird as hell. Everyone was cheering, and there was a celebration, and I was like, okay, I'm happy the baby's safe. I'm leaving, though. And as I was leaving, the neighbor was on their porch watching this, and they were like, you had enough of this? And I figured, like, man, this guy must see this, like he has a few siblings, so he must have seen this quite a few times. And I was like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this. And then as I got closer, he turned to me, and it was the bald fucking guy. And he kind of grabs at me. He pulls my sweater off, and I pull the sweater off, and he's holding it there, and I'm leaving. I was like, I don't care about the sweater. But then I have no shirt underneath, so I was like half naked. And I was looking at the baby party again, and he was standing there, and he was shoving my sweater into like a mailbox for some reason. And then he went and he was hiding, I guess. I was watching him do this as I was turning around kind of looking at which way to go. He was like stuffing my sweater into a mailbox and hiding it. And then hiding. Sorry, he was hiding. And he looked at me though. As he was hiding, he was just staring at me. Like he knew that he was hiding, and he was just basically like taunting me. And I was like, do I want to go back to this baby ritual party, or do I want to go this way? So I went and got my sweater. I was cold, you know, and then he strangled me to death with it, with the mailbox. And then that was the end of my dream. So, yeah, I mean, that was it. Oh, who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty, Melly? You're a good kitty. Oh, hey. Oh, I didn't see you there. How's it going? Melly. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this content and you want to see more, let me know below in the comments, or if you ever had a wild dream of your own. I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, like and subscribe, or I'll come and invade your dreams tonight. Stay hydrated. Ciao. Did you enjoy the video?